is Damien. It is Life Without Grealish. It is episode 12, and today we have the conclusion of the Champions League group stage here in Group B. We have 3 games to turn it around, 3 games to save ourselves. We have Shakhtar away, Porto away before the big one, Dortmund, on the final match day at home at Villa Park. It is going to be a massive episode, this. If you did not check out last episode, I'm going to give you a second so I don't spoil it. Go watch it. Damo raged. And this is why. In the biggest game that we had, at 2-0 up, we fought Warhome and Hose, and then we conceded 2 goals in the last 4 minutes of the match in added time to draw 2-2, and the mouse has survived. I've consequently, thrown other things around the house, but not my mouse. But anyway, since we last met, though, I thought maybe the wheels were coming off. They definitely haven't been. We've looked unstoppable. We played City. We won 2-0. Lou Barry, though, is a man on a mission. I haven't got him registered here in the Champions League group, but the man is literally unreal. I do not rate this potential. On my luck, wouldn't you say, the guy's a 4-star striker. He's borderline leading La Liga striker. On my SFB save, he grew into one of the world's best strikers. So, unless the game's trying to tell me I've got a complete dud, with those stats there, at 18, he ain't a dud, because he's going to have physicals mainly of 15s. 14s or 15s as 12s might get to 14, maybe 13. Definitely 13, maybe 14, not 15. But all these 13s are going to be 15, and they all turn 15 plus with the 15s he's already got. The guy's going to be world class. So, for me, he just started banging in goals in the Prem since Danny Ings has been injured. It's been great. This goal here against City, one to definitely pick out. By the way, that goal there was comical. We deserved to win this game, though, dominating City. You may remember last year we dominated City here at the Villa Park, and we drew 2-2 to a very late goal. It wasn't exactly 90. But, it was actually 90, I reckon, yeah. You can tell I've been playing games off stream. MATCHDAY during highlight. In the end, I guess this is the Edison own goal where they just kick it into Edison. That happens way too much on FM. But the Lou Barry goal was something special, because this is an 18-year-old kid that just beats Ruben Diaz and then just goes, all right, I'm going to hit it past world-class Edison from there. It's a great goal. We then beat West Brom 5-0, McGinn having a day out, and because of that, I decided to keep McGinn in, go a little bit more like last year, drop Mohamed Kudus, and go with a box-to-box and a Mazzala on support, and we looked $1 million. Barry yet again scoring, St. Maxim having a day out, back 4 with Konsa and Target, because obviously we had suspensions to Diallo and obviously Mings, because he got sent off in the Chelsea game. But yeah, I would love to go same team, but I can't, because obviously the suspensions and whatnot here. Arias is going to come to the bench, and he's also going to start with Matty Cash. We're going to have to get that one there off as well, and Tyrone Mings will make the bench, but not start. Ollie Watkins will obviously go up top, and I am going to bring in... We'll go with Trezeguet as well on the bench as a little bit more of an attacking option. The team there is still good enough to win. Douglas Luiz is in pretty decent form. McGinn, I'm giving him a run. He's been in great form. Mohamed can come off the bench and play maybe shadow striker then or something. Apparently he's been developing into this better striker. I don't particularly see it. But yeah, look, I feel for him, because a lot of what he does well, the match engine doesn't rate. And, the amount of times he picks the ball up, beats 2, plays a good pass is ridiculous, and the game doesn't rate it, so I've got to drop him. Martinez obviously keeps his spot. Going to go with the very similar back four. Matty Cash is not 100%, so we'll go Arias, who is good. Konsa Diallo have played quite well together. Tyrone Mings obviously doesn't get his spot back. Nothing against Tilly. I think he's been decent. Just Konsa's in good form, so may as well play him. May as well play the midfield too, because they're in good form. Bailey, Bundia, St. Maxim, and Watkins. The one person that worries me out of this is Ollie Watkins up top. I would have loved to have, registered Lou Barry, but because he hasn't been at the club for, 3 years on the age of 21, because he was at Barcelona in real life before Villa bought him, I think, last season. It's annoying that we don't have him available. Now, look, this Shakhtar side at home are going to be a lot different than what they were at Villa Park. They were deep, they defended for their lives, they were very lucky, they're very open, they should have conceded more, and then they found 2 goals out of nowhere. But, Vadlin's come into the middle of the park, Pedrino's come into the middle and he's decent. But yeah, the back four's the same. Look, we have to win this game. It's as simple as that. It's a non-negotiable. It's either we win this game or kiss Champions League goodbye. They're in very good form, Shakhtar. We, on the other hand, are in superb form fighting for the league title, as it looks like at the minute. And look, hopefully with a little bit more of a workman-like midfield too, or Mazzala on support and a box-to-box will be okay. All right, first things first. Reverse the camera, second thing second, because we were pumping Arsenal. I put that on very quick. Anyway, Bailey, Emi Bundio, who made the mistake that cost us last time out. And, well, the goalkeeper hasn't covered himself in glory, has he, really? Not the greatest effort from Bundia, and the keeper's kind of palmed it off the inside of his palm, and it's gone in. It's not even like, oh my goodness, you know, the keeper's got a hand, but it was too good of a shot. It may have even been creeping wide. Oh, maybe it wasn't, but yeah, the keeper's hand helped instead of hindered that, and then we are 1-0 up, which is great, but that means nothing, because we know how to concede all of a sudden, you know, in the Champions League, and yeah. Pedrino now with a ball down that line, still looking. Good tackle from Leon Bailey. Go sweep that up, Consa, and play Martinez in goals. Thank you. And out the other side, why not? Why not play your fucking fullback there, please? I've had enough of these stupid mistakes in Champions League games. Like, we can see that's all in our goalkeeper here. Diallo, great tackle again. McGinn wins it. Bundia, ball out to Ollie Watkins. And you can go, Ollie. You can run. Say Maxim can definitely run, and away he goes. You're not catching him. Instead, he slows down instead of going at full tilt, which is annoying. Why? Why not just put the afterburners on, and he's never going to get near? Diallo, Matty target. Ball over towards Malon. Picked off. Concert, Diallo. Target. With not the greatest of ball. Bundy and McGinn will win it somehow. Ball to Ollie Watkins. What a ball, got to score. It's 2-0 early, which is great, but it means nothing because we were 2-0 up last game. But yeah, look. 2-0 inside 15, superb. A little lucky, not the greatest highlight. Martinez going long, we should just play his fullback and we're out, we can build. You know, we win the ball back, we're lucky. Here, it's a shocking ball to McGinn, who wins a header. Bundia gets up for a header, we keep it. The only good thing about that, McGinn gets it, great ball, and Ollie Watkins, great finish. It's 2-0. Great. In the end, perfect. Arias froze. Bundia, good touch. Back to Arias. Can he put a ball in? He does. Keeper's missed it. Ollie Watkins has missed an open goal. That's 3-0 and game over. That's 3-0. We all celebrate game over. But unfortunately, that's not how it's gone. Time ticking away here. 2-0 to the good. Need a third. I want this game killed off. I want to win this game. Get me in a Porto. 25 minutes played. It's 2-0 Villa. It's Arias. It's Leon Bailey. It's still Arias. Can he get a ball maybe down the line? You know, can he beat his man down the line? Sorry, not get a ball down the line. In the end, does neither. Somehow wins it back. McGinn now is everywhere. Bailey, Bundia, effort blocked. Give it to, well, I wanted it to Douglas Luiz, who knows how to hit him, but Matty with an effort over the bar. Dominating, which is great, but we dominated at home and we drew 2-2. So, PDSD at a very high level. 35 minutes played. Still on the front foot. Got to stay on the front foot. I'm a big believer in staying on the front foot. Every striker we have is getting fucking injured. It's a ridiculous. Thiago Almeida, I think, is a better striker. Yeah, I'm going to give Thiago Almeida a chance to play in there. He's a bit more creative. Every striker wants to get injured at the moment at the football club. It's ridiculous. And this is why points on the board have been huge. You know, if we won the last game, we won this game, you know, maybe, okay, you know, we can get away with playing Thiago Almeida up top, whatever. We need to win 2 of these 3 games, and if I don't have a recognised striker, what am I going to do? Leon Bailey, running down this right-hand side. Still going. Douglas Luiz! Oh, he's hit the post. Tell you what, boys, we're dominating, and it's 2-0. Great. We're going to lose. We're going to draw. We're going to not win this game. It's ridiculous. In the end, highlight for Shakhtar. Here we go. Here we go again. Solomon, ball in. Macon. Solomon. Bundia clears. See what I mean? It's going to be one moment they're going to score 2-1, second moment 2-2, just like the last game. Just the last one happened 90th and 94th minute. Just get to the 65th minute and I'll start making changes. I'll park the bus. Don't like it. I conceded way too many goals at SFB parking the bus. Emi Bundia goes down the touchline. Great challenge. Kill it. Just kill it off. Go to positive. I don't even... Just knock the ball around. Kill this game off. 55 minutes played, time ticks, highlight. I'm nervous. Like I'm literally sitting a brick and I'm 2-0 up in a game I'm dominating. That's why. That is why. From a simple throw in, 1 run, 2-1 game on. We don't know how to win a game of football, man, in the Champions League. We do not know how to win a game of football in the Champions League. Here comes the second, huh? That looked inside the box. Please be outside. I see these get given outside the box, so they look like just inside. Free kick though. Good ball in. Martinez had to be alert. It was a cross that turned into a shot. Losing the midfield battle. Don't really have anyone we can bring in here, really. Everybody's going to come off match, are going to go to that. Ball winning midfield and defend. Change the system. Moved into a 4-2-3-1 I used to use to see games out. Trezeguet's going to come in for St. Maxim, yes. This is not good. This is not good. Douglas Luiz, McGinn, to no one in particular. You have so much time. How much more time do you want, you professional footballer? Just bring the ball down. Thank you for keeping it. Konsa, Arias. Ball out to Trezeguet. Come inside. Almeida make a run. Douglas Luiz. Still with it. McGinn. Almeida. Back heel. Arias! Come on! Drop my phone. Do not care. See! Let's see this fucking game out. You're not going to FM me today. Until I play the other Champions League game about a half an hour ago, because I'm still bloody annoyed. But here we are, 3-1. Come on. Come on. I'm not going into the Europa League. Time ticks. Let it tick a little bit more and then I'm making a time-wasting change. Oh, of course there's a highlight. Why is there always a highlight? McGinn. If we lose the ball and concede, I'm just going to walk out the room. I'm just going to walk out the room. I will walk out the room. Douglas Luiz. Just shoot. Be a pointless highlight. Nah, just give him the ball. They go long. Well done, Konsa. Tilio. Douglas Luiz. Almeida. Matty Target. Runners. Trezeguet. Touches. Blocked. Falls to Thiago Almeida. Blocked. That's fine. That's okay. It should be the highlight over, really. Leon Bailey. By the way, this 4-2-3-1 is my favourite system. This 4-3-3. I just don't have the players to play it. McGinn. Trezeguet. Good touch. Tackled. Keep it. Just keep it. Matty. Bailey. Oh, here we go. Here we go on the break. Here we go. Just like at home. Just like at home. Great fucking foul. Great foul. Very defensive. Park it. Park that bloody bus. Park it. Park it. Park it. Just get home. We finally win a game in the Champions League, and oh boy, do we have to work for it. In the end, Shakhtar probably a little unlucky not to at least get a second. We win 3-1. We go into match day 5 with at least a win under our belt. Very pleased with that. It's our first win in the Champions League in charge of Villa, and it's come in match day 4, which is not good enough. It was a good start. Yet again, we conceded. We're currently, as it stands, in the Champions League. Dortmund have lost again to Porto. Wow. That's great for us now. Ollie Watkins is out for a broken foot. Ollie Watkins out with a broken foot, and I've Danny Ings out for the next one as well. Hopefully he's back in time for Porto. Should actually be, because we got a couple of weeks off. But yeah, that Porto game's massive. That Porto game is massive. Win the Porto game, and barring Shakhtar beating Dortmund, which I think Dortmund know they need to win both their remaining games to have any hope, then we are out the group, which is huge. You just don't expect Dortmund, when you get drawn with Dortmund, who are first seed with Haaland and co, to be on 1 point, and it's because we didn't score in the 60 minutes of domination we had. That is ridiculous. Porto, winning 1-0, Emre Can getting sent off. I would imagine they've been FM'd again. They haven't, actually. Porto absolutely killed them. Haaland kept quiet. You know what? Credit to Porto, because they've looked fantastic. And I don't know what's going on at Dortmund at all, but look, it's great for us. The fact that the reason why we were so annoyed and, agitated is you don't expect Dortmund to be on 1 point in 4 games. Expect Dortmund, to be on 9 points or 8 points or 7 points or something like that. But yeah, Dortmund have screwed the pooch. That's great for us that we've won there, because it means more than likely, more times than not, we're at least going to have a game at home against Dortmund to know that if we get a point, more than likely we're in the Europa League at least. That's a good spot to be in. 2 games to go. A win against Porto, and we are probably out the group, a loss, and it's all going to come down to the final day. And that's all we asked. We gave ourselves a shot. We've done it the hard way. We've thrown away leads against Shakhtar. We haven't put Dortmund to bed. And against Porto, we conceded in the 91st minute. On a different campaign, we are already out the group with 4 wins and from 4. Instead, here we are. It's in our hands now. Win one of the last 2 games. We're more than likely out the group and into the knockout stage. Welcome back, YouTube. It is time for match day number 5. We have a top of the table clash against Porto away in Portugal. If we do have a look at Group B, we are, of course, 4 points behind Porto, who are already qualified. We ourselves, by winning today, would have a chance in order to, still top the group. And losing today could give a chance to see Dortmund actually jump us. Dortmund did beat Shakhtar 4-0 in the game just played. Shakhtar and Dortmund did have the early kickoff. It's about time Dortmund woke up. Dortmund needed to do that as well to give themselves a shot at Europe. Shakhtar know they need at least a point against Porto on the final day of us beating Dortmund to get Europe. Things are kicking off. And there's definitely a world where Porto and us draw / or win and it's game over. And the fact that we drew to Dortmund, obviously last episode, if we do draw and then Dortmund beat us in our own backyard, they would go through on the base of head-to-head, not on the, obviously, goal different rules, because that doesn't work in the Champions League. So, yeah, everything to play for. Win and we're through. That's all it is. Win, we're through, and we're playing for top. It would be unreal. Lose, and it's all to play for. Draw, and it's all to play for. We will recap our form since we last obviously played as well, which was a 3-1 win against Shakhtar. We drew 0-0 to Leicester. It was just a tired performance. I do feel like the squad at times, isn't 100%. And I do feel like with the injuries we've had to Danny Ings, etc., that we are a little bit legless. I did rotate in this game. We definitely did enough to win. But yeah, by the way, Lou Barry, I don't understand his potential ability. He's got 4 goals in the Prem. I have used him off the bench recently. But look at this. Since he started since the Danny Ings injury, 1, 2, 3 goals here. And then bang, another goal in there too. Yeah, there was a goal against West Brom there. But for me, when pushes come to shove, Lou Barry has done the business, and I don't understand it, because on every other save I have ever loaded up this year on FM, he's been one of those guys like Dan Scarlett that just grow into a freak. He just, for whatever reason, I have the lowest end. Secondly, by the way, kudos, developing into a monster, brilliant. I have been playing him at Shadow Striker when I have rotated, and he's been looking good there. And Almeida is now pushing for, selection nearly, because he's developing so much. He's going to be a worldie of a player too. But we do look pretty good. More importantly, though, today, as much as we have not had Danny Ings for most of this game, we do have Danny Ings back today. Danny Ings there. I wish I had Lou Barry available. And Bogard scored his first goal for the club, by the way, as well, last game out. We did obviously win that last game against West Ham 4-0. Absolutely trounced them. Just blew them off the park. It was unreal. We looked really, really good. By the way, that actually puts us back top, because I believe United just played Liverpool and drew at Old Trafford, which is great. The title race is heating up. So Liverpool on 27, we're on 32. It's got to be another one of these crazy runs. Like Everton are still around. And City have dropped a lot of points. They'll only be on 24 points as well. Anyway, back to the starting 11 for this massive game. We are going to bring Tilio Kera straight back in. He had a suspension, obviously. And I'm actually going to bring Cerny to the bench as well. Leo Barry obviously going to go back out there too. Arias obviously going to come in. Matty's been in great form. Mings hasn't. I'm actually going to leave Matty Target out there. And I am going to go with Douglas Luiz back in there as well. And I'm going to leave... Kudos has been playing bad. John McGinn probably has a little bit... You know what? I don't want to, but I am going to. I'm playing the form game. I don't think nothing's been wrong with Mohamed at all. I think he's been brilliant. Just... maybe I might move him to Mazzala on support. I feel like Mazzala on support offers me more, and we might play the role instead of what he's good at. Even though in the Roman playmaker, I've said it many times, I think he's great. Anyway, our team here today is Martinez, Arias, Tilio Kera, Diallo, and Matty Target. Douglas Luiz and McGinn starting the midfield too. It allows me to have another aggressive midfielder to bring into this game. Bailey, Bundia, St. Maxim, and Ings is our favourite front 4. And finally, we have them all back together, not all injured or whatever. This is a great time to have it. It is as full strength as it comes, but obviously probably having Mohamed into the middle of the park. They have lined up with a pretty similar lineup to what FM does in match day number 1. We were ahead, we did concede late, and it was what it was back then. They have Mbemba, out there as well. Pepe obviously is the one we have to target. Like I've said it before, Liete is obviously decent. and their left-hand side stronger than their right at the back. But, Fabio Vieira is a good player. Evanson's decent. Luis Diaz knows what he's doing. Diego Costa's in goals today, not Mark Kezian, who had a worldie of a game against me, which is a good thing, I guess. Tommy Estevi's still on the bench as well, which I think is good. Joe Mario doesn't get a start. Tavio through the middle. Like, this midfield three is a very good midfield three that could play in most clubs in Europe. All three of them are just guys that have played at the highest level internationally and know what they're doing. And Fabio Vieira is going to be playing for Portugal not before too long in this save as well. Of course, he's an outstanding player. It will come down to who executes the game plan best. That is true. Porto have been in unreal form. They deserve to be top. They're already qualified, and they know that they get a point here today. They are top of the group, which is massive for their ambitions if they want to go and win the UCL as a Portuguese club, which would be a huge achievement for them. We know we have to win to qualify. We know we have to win if we want to finish top, and we know that on our day we are good enough to win here against Porto. We battered them at home, and then we conceded late. Can we batter them today like we did against Shakhtar, but put the game beyond doubt? Away we go. It's Porto in their famous blue and white. We are obviously in our Villa colours, and away we go. First 10 minutes or so, though, we have had a lot of the possession, which is great, but no real chances, which is a bit annoying. Anyway, we will flick this highlights around, and at Target, who we've decided to start because of the form, and Diallo just gives them back the ball. Interesting, Diallo. You have so much time. They punt it back. Diallo's header finds Leon Bailey, and it will find Arias, who's been in great form. Good pickup for 7 million. I strongly recommend. Anyway, Bailey again picks the ball, drives inside. Will he go for goal? He does. Just doesn't catch it. Couldn't whip his boot around it. Still 0-0 after 20 minutes played. An end-to-end game, to be fair. I feel like Porto are definitely playing a lot better than what they did when we played them at home, which is what you expect. But yeah, anyway, Bundia, what is that? I don't know what it is, man. Emi Bundia in the Premier League, absolutely unreal. Emi Bundia in the Cup, absolutely unreal. Emi Bundia in the Champions League is a spud. I don't get it. He obviously cost us against Shakhtar Donetsk. He started the comeback where we conceded 2 goals in the last 4 minutes of the game in added time with a bad back pass. And here he's just giving the ball to they're probably their most dangerous midfielder on top of the box. Great stuff, Emi. Anyway, into McGinn. Back out to Matty Target. We definitely know how to create and score. We know that this brings all results possible. Ball across the box is picked off by Diogo Costa. And now it might be a chance for Porto to go down the other end. They go long, picked off by Arias. Good ball into St. Maxium. He needs to run at people, doesn't. Douglas Luiz picks it back up. He switches out to Arias. Bailey now. Bundia. Back through to Bailey. Got to score. Great movement. Great finish. Great goal. And a good little bit of, touch and a little bit of control by Emi Bundia there. He makes up for the mistake by giving us an assist. But at the same stage, if he doesn't make the mistake, we're 1-0 up. It's great. Douglas Luiz with a ball to Arias. It was very good movement. Bailey makes the inside run. Bundia weighs it up perfectly. And that's Leon Bailey's bread and butter on this save. He does not miss. By the way, on my La Coruña save, links down below obviously to the Twitch, he's at Barca and ripping it up. So hopefully he can do that for me, which he has been really. Anyway, a very even game, and Fabio Vieira with a ball front stick, flicked wide from about the area where Kai Havertz scored against Liverpool. Just flip it around, obviously. But yeah, it would have been that sort of looping backstick header. But in the end, look, it's okay at the minute. We just need to stop it. That is, come on, boys. That is undeserved. It's literally, I've got nothing, I'm going to pump it long, and no one has dealt with it. If that's how we're going to concede goals, we're not going to go far in the Champions League. We may as well go into the Europa League, huh? In the end, it's literally a cross. He's hit a half volley, 45, 50 metres, and there you are. Just like that, 2-1. And to be fair, we've dominated the ball. They've had more of the chances, so it is what it is. I just feel like this game's going to have goals. We can't defend, it seems. Fabio Vieira running. Why have you come that far across for? Why have you come that... Then that's a pen. Oh. Well, it's still their highlight, but apparently that's not a pen. Bundia should have won that. We're just not getting any of the ball. We're not winning the ball back at all. That's the whole reason you're out there, McGinn, is to start, doing that. I don't know what Arias has done there. He's taken 3 steps too far forward. In the end, good movement by them. Cleared away. Bailey on the break. Here we go. Danny Ings, get away from him. Make a run. That's it, Danny. Bailey's going himself, though. Still going Leon Bailey. In the end, he does that. 40 minutes played, another highlight. A frantic first half. Good ball out from Diogo Costa. They have played out really well when they have had it. Why is our defence retreating so much? Step up. The space between my midfield line and my defensive line then was just like way too big. Way too big. That's where my back four need to be stepping up and close that space. So you don't give them any room. And yet again, it's too big. So many players for them in between the lines. They deserve it. They're playing better football than us. Why is the space too fucking big? 3-1 down to Porto. It's game over. We're going to have to beat or draw Dortmund in our own backyard. It is simple as that. We'll wait till half time. Why is the space too big? And another highlight. Are we this bad, are we? We're top of the Premier League, but we can't beat a Portuguese side in Portugal? Sure. All right, whatever. Emi Bundia going on a run. I might drag you, to be fair, Emi, because I don't think you played great. St. Maxim gets tackled. And just, I don't know, man. We're not winning the ball back at all. We can't get close to a press. The lines are too big. Look at this. Where are you used to? Where the defence going either? I don't get it. We haven't looked this bad at all defensively this season, and we're fucking getting absolutely fucking mauled. Oh, yeah, we will go 4-4-2. Yeah, we will. Won't make a change at halftime in terms of personnel. I will go like that. Might as well just go helter-skelter. What is this, man? All right, we need a goal right now. Leon Bailey. Matty. Get it in the box. Win a pen. Do something. Or they're going to just hit us on the break. Diallo. Bailey. Douglas Luiz. Matty. Douglas Luiz. Matty. We need to... That's an interesting ball. St. Maxim onside. Cuts it. Danny Ings straight at the keeper. It's not like we haven't had chances. Well, we really haven't, to be fair. They have an expected goal ratio of 0.7 and we're 3-1 down. That kind of sums it up. Don't really have a striker I can really bring into this. Togi Almeida, I'll bring on that side there. And Lafuente on that side there. Need a goal. Matty Target, Conrad, Douglas Luiz, McGinn. He's had a stinker too. Matty Target, poor ball. Yeah, this is game over. They're going to just hit us again on the break, huh? Martinez doesn't know how to make a save. Martinez does not know how to make a save. Just push another man forward, please. Never use a dime on FM. Why not now, Damien? Why not now? Just, yeah. Well, we scored from kickoff. We need 3 goals. A draw does nothing for us. A draw literally does nothing for us because in Dortmund, when we go to the same points anyway, and we go out. I guess the only thing you say about a draw is that if Shakhtar do beat Porto, we would all go on the same points and we would go into the Europa League. If we do lose and Shakhtar do beat Porto and we lose to Dortmund, we'd actually finish 4th. So I guess that's the only thing we would say. But yeah. Hey, you know what, Matty? Play your keeper out the other side. We scored 2 goals in 2 minutes. Game on. Diallo. Why not the other way to the other centre-back? Make a cut to McFregor. All right, well, at least we won the second ball because we haven't done that all day. Mohamed, if there's ever a time to finish and be a cult hero, that was the moment, boys. We scored 2 goals in 2 minutes. It's game on. If we scored 2 goals in 2 minutes, it's game on. Matty, kudos. Weird place to start a highlight so early. Red card for them, maybe? Chop him. Bring him down. Doesn't. Otavio goes long. Our ball, Diallo. Well done. Matty Target. Applying the pressure. St. Maxim. Got to score. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Comeback of dreams. The comeback of dreams. The diamond is coming up clutch. All of a sudden, a couple of moments. A couple of balls are going in the back of the net. It's 4-3. We're so open at the back, but it doesn't matter. Target just pops it in the box. And St. Maxim, playing as a striker, slots it inside a post and in. Great finish. 1 more goal gets us level. 2 more goals, and it's an unlikely comeback. Watch FM not give us a highlight here. Watch Football Manager not give us a highlight here. How? So we're just going bang bang and you're telling me we don't get another highlight? Push him forward, huh? Push him forward. Go. Not going to change anything else. Just push him a touch more forward. Wow, not a highlight. Come on, Football Manager. All right, here we go. Matty, St. Maxim. Gives it back the ball. It's okay, though. Maybe not. No, here we go. This is problems. This is problems. Get a tackle in. Oh, my. All right. Football Manager, one highlight. I'll take a draw from here. I will take a draw from here if I can, please, FM. 5 minutes, surely a highlight. Got to be a moment. Football Manager. That's what I don't understand about this game. I don't understand about this game at all. You're telling me a team that is 4-1 down, scores 2 goals in 2 minutes in the 67th minute, aren't going to have another moment? In real life football, Porto are shitting a brick. They're going to drop so deep. You're not telling me we're not peppering the goal there? Not a highlight. Whatever. In the end, judging by the stats, a little bit harshly done by. Porto have had an expected goal ratio of 1.9 and have scored 4 goals. We haven't covered ourselves in glory. We played pretty poor. Douglas Luiz had a stinker. McGinn had a stinker. Bundia had a stinker. Too many players had stinkers. What it does mean on the final day, if we lose, we could potentially, by the way, if we lose, we potentially could finish 4th if Porto lose to Shakhtar. Porto are now top, but they could play a full thing of kids against Shakhtar. And it could be in the Ukraine, which even worse for us. So it all comes down to the final match day. I'm far from pleased, to be fair. We played pretty poor. We played for 15 minutes and we looked like one of the best teams in the world. But yeah, we were not great at all. So yeah, we're top of the Premier League and we can't beat Porto in their own backyard. That kind of tells me we're not going to go far in the Champions League if we make it. So yeah, where is this game here? We got Dortmund at home, Shakhtar at home, shit. So, as things stand, we're 2 points clear of both. If Dortmund beat us and Shakhtar win, we finish 4th. If Dortmund beat us and Shakhtar do not win, we finish 3rd. If we draw, we are through because Shakhtar and us have a better head-to-head record than Shakhtar. And yeah, so a draw or a win and we're through. Done. Right? In second. We can only finish second. A loss and everything's on the table. We can finish 3rd, we can finish 4th. One time. If we could play as well as we did against Dortmund last time out, but score goals, we'll be okay. We could be sending Dortmund out. That is massive. And for Dortmund, they know if they lose and then Shakhtar draw, they are without European football and they were the first seeds. All to play for come final match day, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be here for it. I'll recap all the results in the Premier League before it. A very lacklustre Villa lose to Porto. I nearly said Shakhtar, but they did beat Shakhtar, obviously, in match day 4. Match day 5 ends in a loss. It's all coming down to match day 6, and you'll see that in just a second. Don't go anywhere. It is Villa versus Dortmund at Villa Park. Welcome back, YouTube. Match day 6. And it all comes down to this. All results apart from a top place finish are possible. We are going to run through it yet again. If we lose, Dortmund leapfrog us. And if Shakhtar then do win, they leapfrog us too. If we draw and Shakhtar win, we still qualify thanks to results against teams. And if we lose but Shakhtar do not win, we do finish 3rd. So, a result here today would see us get out the group and into that Champions League draw, which is after Fulham. And if we do make it, you will definitely get to see that. In terms of results of recent games gone, we beat Wolves 3-0. Big news out of that, though, is Mohamed Kudus picked up a twisted sprained knee ligament. I thought it was a twisted knee. But yeah, because of that, game's just like, yep, your development's gone. We then beat Brighton 1-0 in a game we dominated but only found a goal through Danny Ings. It's nice to have Danny Ings in. We've been rotating the team a bit just to keep people fresh. And then against Watford, we played a worldie of a game where we won 6-3. At one stage, we looked comfortable, and then Watford scored a couple of goals, and then we decided to go again, which was great. But yeah, look, we looked pretty good. Almeida, in the middle of the park, getting an 8.7. I'm just going to tell you right now, that as much as it would make sense to go with a bit more of a defensively minded midfield with like Luiz and McGinn, I'm not going to, because I feel like our best chance of getting a point per se is us playing aggressive, looking to win. I feel like if we go there, we're not as creative in the middle of the park, we will eventually get hit or concede, and it's going to be harder for us to change gear, where I feel like if we start on the front foot, yeah, we might lose this game, but I also feel like we can win this game. And I feel like this move here is going to be number one that we're going to do. As you look at the bench, we have got quite a few people out injured. McGinn's obviously going to come in there as well. Can't have you on the bench, and Matty's back on the bench as well. Cerny onto the bench there, and Trezeguet onto the bench there. As you can look, we could only put a backup keeper onto the bench, hence the injuries. But the rest of the team picks itself. Martinez in goals. Arias, Tilio Kera, Diallo, and Mings, because he has a very good understanding with St. Maximin. Almeida and Douglas Luiz together through the middle of the park. Almeida has been in great form. And then the front four has been Bailey, Bundia, St. Maximin, and Ings. The only thing I will say is even though Bundia is incredible and plays so well, for me, he has just not done it in the Champions League at all. In fact, let's go check out these stats. You might not be able to see him because of my face, but in the Champions League, he's averaging a 6.92 because he's got a goal and 2 assists. I would love to know how many mistakes or misplaced passes he has made. Pass completions at 83%, which is kind of the same as everything else. Just seems like every highlight, Shakhtar and obviously against Porto, he's made a mistake in a passing situation, and there we are. He's not having the year that he's had this season, but we also have St. Maximin that is kind of made up for that, by the way, in the Prem. 9 goals and 14 appearances as a winger. Very, very handy indeed. Look, it all comes down to one moment. Well, it comes down to one game, not even our game. We know if Shakhtar do not win, we are at least in the Europa League. And I tell you what, first time I'm asking, with a group with Porto, even though I think we're better than Porto, and a group with Dortmund who are first seeds, that ain't the worst. To have a shot at Villa Park against one of the best teams in the world, which Dortmund are, but for whatever reason haven't shown it, it's great. But I do really, really fear that with Haaland starting this time round, we could be in trouble. In the end, I'm just going to tell them I have faith in him. I have faith in you boys. You have had such a good season in the Prem. We're top of the Premier League table. Let's go out there and do it. They are going to come in nice and narrow. I don't particularly like playing the narrow system. We are going to go to that. Be fair, I should probably do that on the bench as well if I ain't going to do that. But yeah, look at the team that's in charge. Katker, great keeper. I actually used him in my Dortmund save. Munier, Hummels, Akanji, and Rafael Guerra. We can get at that, I do believe. But we also know that it's pretty good. Jude Bellingham, Emre Can, and Delaney. A little bit more defensively minded as well with Delaney in there too. Chan obviously can go a bit more box-to-box and choose the more aggressive. Enes Berardi is a very decent player through the middle of the park. And then up top, Malan is good, if not great, and Haaland is just superb and the man we've got to watch out for. Bench has Reina on it, Kingsley Coman, Julian Brown, options to go wider. And yeah, interesting game this is going to be. Both teams come into good form. Enjoy these matches a lot. Come down to whoever executes. We're going to be in our normal Villa colours, and they are going to be in their infamous yellow. The yellow wall versus Villa at Villa Park. Let's get on to it. Hopefully we can do it. Their form has improved massively since we last played them too. Everything points towards a Dortmund win. Hopefully it'll be okay. I'm going to close this middle door quickly because I can hear the TV, the voice, and I don't want you guys to hear it. Here we go. Villa Park are underway. The only thing I say that's in our hands is the fact that we're at home. And away we go. Cat curve of a ball, bit quick. Out to Berardi. Going to reverse it around. Out to Jude Bellingham. Bullet to Munier. Swings one in the box. Knocked down to Emre Can and we're 1-0 down. As it stands, we're into the Europa League at a minimum. At a maximum, we would be out of the whole of the, out of the whole of Europe. We are 1-0 down inside 10 minutes. It's one moment, and very similar to what Porto did to us, just down the other end, space in between the lines, numbers in the box, and see you later. But yeah, can I just say, we struggle against narrow teams. Porto played narrow as well when we got done. Maybe it's something in the narrow system versus our 4-2-3-1 that kills us. Anyway, St. Maxim's quick and he's away. We have options with him, but I feel like he's going to go himself, and he does, and Katker makes a great save. Big save from the Dortmund keeper to keep it out. 1-0 down. We currently sit third, 1 point behind Dortmund, obviously. We know a draw would be enough. Emi Bundia now with a ball. Danny Ings! Oh, straight at the keeper. Just needed to find the corner. You expect Danny Ings to do better. As it stands, though, we've had the better of the first 20 minutes. We're just 1-0 down. Ball goes long. Malin there, and we're down to 10 men. We're into the Europa League at a minimum, or going out altogether. Wowzers. Down to 10 men. Tilio is off. It is not what you want to see. Just, yeah. Right. We definitely need to go to a centre-back. We don't have a recognised centre-back on the bench. Tyrone Mings can go centre-back, though. Very harsh on our Mater. Matty Target goes in there. We swap them two around. Wingbacks on defend. Wingbacks on defend. Diamond it. Go like that. Bang. Take us off that. Move us to balanced. Alright, don't move me to balanced. Bang. Keep Bundia close to Danny Ings. We do need to find a goal, so I won't not be going defensive. 2-0, it's all over. But I feel like we have to stay on a system that allows us to still play football. Douglas Lewis' header doesn't fall to anyone. And Bundia, this must be goal. Emmy, keep going, buddy. Wow, we've pinched one. And all of a sudden, with 10 men, we've got to go back. As it stands, we're into the next stage of the Champions League no matter what. We pinch one. Ball goes long. Great commitment by Douglas Luiz. In the end, they get it back. Bundia, in a pressing moment, doesn't give up and wins it. And out of all the mistakes he's made all year in the Champions League, he's got the ball, he's found a moment, and he's scored. Huge. And a highlight from kickoff, of course, so we can't even get too excited. Marlon, Akanji, Delaney, you would imagine it's them, having a moment at least against 10 men. Marlon now. Rafael Guerrero. Marlon, big moment. Doesn't shoot, which is smart. Ball in the box is good. Haaland won't miss that. Yeah. Was short-lived for about 30 seconds. Cheers, FM. Thank you very much. Before I can even think about maybe going a bit more defensive or, doing a few things, they've literally gone from kickoff, played a ball into the box. And whatever reason, we've left Matty Target there. Highlight from kickoff again. No way we score from kickoff, right? Emi Bundia. This would be a crazy, crazy game. St. Maxim. Maybe it's them on the break. Great tackle, but it falls to Delaney. Emre Can. Ball goes towards Marlon, who's quick. At the Rafael Guerrero. Pops one. Mings or Diallo should win that. It was Mings. Should win that every day. Martinez has made a mistake. We're 2-1 down. 3-1 down. Game over. We are into the Europa League at a minimum. Hopefully Porto do us a favour, huh? Hopefully Porto do us a favour or we're fourth. But it's all she wrote. With 10 men, we've just not been good enough. Great volley from Bellingham. Martinez has made a mistake. It's one of the areas we do need to improve in. And this is very frustrating. But you never know. But I just don't see it happening. And we're just not winning any of the ball in the middle of the park. So, yeah. Haaland now with the ball. He's going on a bit of a run. Good tackle from Douglas Luiz. Ball to Martinez. Back out to Matty Target. Diallo. Out to St. Maxim. Still trying to play some football, which is good to see. But I just don't feel like it's happening. We need them to go down to 10 men. St. Maxim now going on a run. Gets towards the box. Is there people with him? Can he win a penalty maybe? Ball in block. Jude Bellingham clears. And it's going to be them on the break. It was a good moment. And they punted it away, which is good. Arias, keep it. You know what? That's... Mings, man. Why? Yeah, fucking score. Why don't you? So annoying. What are you doing, Tyrone? You've literally got to play through the middle. Why would you just give him back the ball and give yourself more pressure? It's game over now. We just haven't been good enough in the Champions League. Simply put, we have not been good enough in the Champions League this season. We have been in so many moments where we have looked at it and said, yep, we're going through the group and we've thrown it away. So many moments. Porto at home, fucking conceding late. Shakhtar 2-0 up, conceding late. We look at Emi Bundia, we say to him not good enough, and we look at our back four, we say to him not good enough. And here we are, under pressure, we've just given him back the ball. Mings has no pressure, no nothing, and it screams at what I think the problem is here. Emi Bundia is in, has to score, doesn't. Chips it straight at the keeper, what a spud. My problem here is this. My big problem here is this, is that I believe that we don't have a capable back four in Europe. And I believe that, for whatever reason, against a narrow system, we get found out. Don't know what it is. And now it's going to be 5-1 and game over. I just feel like with every attack, they're going to score. It's so annoying. Leon Bailey, you know what? He's going to go by himself. Should play Danny Ings, he won't. And he's going to go by himself. At least we know his quality. 4-2, we need 2 goals in the second half of 10 men. I'd highly doubt it. The system isn't working. Just, yeah. Don't want to sacrifice Emi Bundia, but he makes the most sense here because we need people that are going to win the ball. We're not going to score 2 goals in 2 minutes back to back, right? We just haven't been good enough. Mings has had a stinker. Watch him give the ball away. Matty Target stays wide. St. Maxim, need numbers. Cut it. Ings! What is Football Manager today? We've played some incredible games, and out of nowhere, bang, bang. Do I just keep the system now? I was going to make a change and maybe go to a bit more defensively minded system, just to plug up some holes so we don't get pumped. And all of a sudden, we scored 2 goals in 2 minutes, and now there's hope. Do we believe? Bundia looks dead anyway. Look, Emmy, give me 10 minutes. This may sound silly. Give me 10 minutes, Emmy. Give me 10 minutes or a goal. And it may sound silly, but I would go to a more defensively minded midfield. So we don't lose. Bailey! Leon Bailey! Oh my goodness gracious me. Changes. Go to that. Morganson, McGinn. I trust McGinn more than Morganson seems. So go to that. Box to box so you help out a little bit. Danny Ings, stay by yourself. Fine. Leave that like that because it's working, whatever's going on, and waste a little bit more time. Rightio, it's 4-all. What have I just witnessed? Emmy Bundia, Matty Target, whips a ball back stick, and Leon Bailey rises and heads in. 4-1 down with 10 men, and it's 4-4, and as it stands, we are into the Champions League knockout stage. To be fair with 10 men, we're all over him. Well, not really all over him, but yeah. Anyway, Aria, spin that back. Keep the ball. Douglas Luiz, that's fine. Danny Ings is going to be so isolated, I don't even care. McGinn, need to find a ball. Finds Bailey. Runners. Ings. Bailey. Big moment. Leon Bailey, we're ahead. This is the craziest game of Football Manager I've ever played in my life. It's the 52nd minute. There's been 9 goals. We've had 10 men since basically what minute it was, and we are leading. Look, I've had some crazy comebacks on Football Manager. This has to be up there with the best. I've had some crazy ones. Sunderland, but this has to be the best. They press. Diallo. Mings. Say Maxim got to get there. Good ball out. Of course they've got to press. We're against 10 men. Maximum drives. Falls to Bailey. Everything's going for us at the minute. Arias now. Play it back. That's fine. And if we need to, look for Danny Ings. If we need to. There he is. Need runners now. Ings gives it up. That's okay. Catker now. We just need to stay solid here. Win the ball, McGinn. Doesn't pick it up. Douglas Luiz doesn't pick it up. Don't get sent off, Douglas. And here they go again. Berardi now down this outside. Haaland. Oh, he's hit the post. Martinez. Oh, my God. This is incredible. Martinez knew nothing about it. Just to recap what is going on here is I think it's been cleared into Diallo and Martinez has made a save. I think. Just keep your eye on this. Effort goes in and just slow it all the way down. What is going on here? So Martinez could pick the ball back up. He doesn't. And Diallo hoofs it into Mings and Martinez reacts. If they had scored like that, I would have been absolutely livid. Wowzers. Haaland misses a one-on-one. Here we go. Guerrero goes long. Mings heads away. Get up. That's fine. Pause. I reckon my line's still a bit high, isn't it? Don't prevent. Don't use the offside trap. Do that. Drop off. Don't give him any space. Confirm that. Bang. Unbelievable. Time ticks away. It's been 66 minutes. I'm still on balance because I don't want to change it. Because I feel like it's now... I don't know. This game's crazy. Just don't score from this highlight. We can score from this highlight. Danny Ings, run. Just run. Go corner flag. Waste 20 minutes. I don't care. Ings is going. He's got no help. Oh my God, there's help. Say Maxim. From the depths of despair, Villa rise to the occasion. And at Villa Park, there's been 10 goals in 70 minutes of football. And we're on the right side of it. With 10 men. Tilio was sent off in the 19th minute. 19th minute. We've played 50 minutes of football with 10 men. And we've come back from 4-1 down. Are you out of your mind? Not even I, who's come back from many a moment, especially at Sunderland, especially at SFB, that I think this was possible. Is this not the craziest comeback of all time? And you know what? Something tells me Dortmund score 2 goals and it finishes 6-0 and it'll be the craziest heart-stopping game ever. I do not believe what I've witnessed. Just don't be a highlight. It's a free kick. Oh, God. This is a goal. Rayner, good with a free kick too. Yep. Wowzers. Nerves. Highlight again. We've gone to very defensive and copping it. I'm going to go back to balanced. We're going to very defensive and I'm copping it. That's not a pen. We've won the ball. If this is given a penalty, I'm calling conspiracy. Thank you. No penalty. VAR drama as well. This is crazy. I've gone back to balance. I've gone very defensive. They're pumping us. Just come on, boys. Come on, boys. Time is ticking away. It's a highlight. Matty, St. Maxim. A goal for us seals it. St. Maxim over the top looking for Leon Bailey. Ain't going to find him like that. They go long. Have to win here. Mings does. Ball out wide of Matty target. Douglas the Wiz. We need runners. St. Maxim actually came feet very nicely. McGinn now. Back to target. St. Maxim down the line. And just go and turn and run. Still keeping it. They press, which they've got to. Diallo. Ings. Day. Foul. Referee. Not given. Emre Can cuts his man. Rayner versus Martinez. Big moment. Great save. Matty Cash on that side there. Defensive winger on defend. Just sit in, please. St. Maxim's side is the only side we're going down, if we're going to do anything, to be fair. Down the left. St. Maxim's side. We continue. Porto winning, so no matter what... Oh, my God. All right, no matter what. If Dortmund score 2 goals late, we're in the Europa League at a minimum. So that's all right. Diallo. Target, pumps it away. Matty Cash is actually there. Danny Ings, go Danny, because he's not going to be able to go himself. Hold the ball, keep it. There's 6 minutes at a time. Waste time, Mings. Arias, go all the way back to Martinez if you have to. Mings, he goes long, gives it back to him. Look, that was enough time for the clock. There's 5 minutes left to go. Dortmund need 2 goals. Rayner with a moment. Rayner, Coman, needs a runner. Rayner, moment, Martinez. Rayner scuffs it. It was the moment that was needed. In the end, though, in the most craziest game of football, no matter what happens from this highlight, we are free. Even if Dortmund score to make it 6-0, we are through. I do not believe what I've witnessed. I do not understand how this has happened. And I do not know if St. Maxim makes it 7-5, it will just sum off this whole night. Which he has. This is ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. With 10 men, ladies and gentlemen. With 10 men. I have scored 7 goals. 7. This is utterly the most craziest comeback I've ever seen in my life. I do not understand what has gone on. Period. I really wish this was on stream because that would have been mental. It is Villa 7, Dortmund 5. Just to recap, Emre Can scored in the 10th. Tilio got yellow carded in the 5th, sent off in the 19th. They make a mistake, Bundia makes it 1-1. Before I can even make a change, they score from kickoff for 2-1. And then by the 34th minute, they've made it 4-1. We then score in the 45th and the 45th plus 1, score 2 goals in 2 minutes to make it 4-3 at half time. We then made it 4-0, 5-4, 6-4. Dortmund make it 6-5. Disallowed penalty for VAR. They had a moment which Rayner should have scored for 6-6 with 5 minutes at a time, which Martinez saves. And then St. Maxim scores in the 97th minute to round it off. If that ain't the most craziest game of Football Manager ever seen in your life, I want to be tagged in that game. I want to see it. That is the craziest game of Football Manager I've ever seen, period. We are into the Champions League, first knockout round stage, and I don't even know how the hell we've done it. I can't even explain. We come second in the group. Porto, by the way, only, just 1 draw, rest of wins. What a campaign from them. I don't understand what has gone on. I do not get it. Bailey with a hat-trick as well. We're into the Champions League. I don't get it. Episode 12. Craziness. Just pure craziness. The best comeback ever in FM history. It's got to be up there, doesn't it? It has to be up there. I'll see these guys in a second. For the most unlikely of outcomes, with 10 men and 4-1 down, the Champions League knockout draw, because we've somehow made it. Welcome back, YouTube. Final part of the episode. It is the Champions League second knockout round draw. Since we last met, we played Fulham and we showed some fighting resilience again. I fielded the same team, a little bit legless, didn't like what was going on. And in the end, we eventually found a way through in the 94th minute to continue our win streak. By the way, in the league, I am going to give you some league games coming up. I'm going to give you Liverpool and United coming up next because they're so massive in our context of this season. We are clear by a little bit because we we're really good. We're really good. United's drawing a few more games, and I do expect this to end. I do expect us to eventually go on a period where we do lose games or whatever, but we are just really, really good. Anyway, first knockout round draw. Sorry, not second. It's Europa League goes first and second and whatever, and here it goes first and quarter-final, semi-final. We're not been seeded, which means we can get either Barca, Juve, City. Actually, no, we can't get English sides first round. So we can either get Barca, Juve, PSG, Real Madrid, because we can't get Porto. Out of all that, we want Juventus. Any of them, they're going to pump us. First out the hat is Aston Villa, so we get any of them. Juve, please. Oh, yeah. The reason why I say Juve is I've had history against Juve, obviously, in the SFB series. I've beaten 4 times in like 5 seasons to get out of a knockout stage, including a Europa League final win. And obviously the season, I think we won the Champions League. We beat them first knockout stage as well. Secondly, out of, Real Madrid, City, PSG or Barca, they've probably got the weakest of squad. Right, like the Lit's obviously a player that's unreal, and Ronaldo's Ronaldo, but I feel like we can deal with him maybe. But yeah, the rest of the teams are Ajax versus Madrid. Roma played Barca in an interesting rematch. Lazio and Porto. Porto got a very good draw against Lazio. Lyon get Manchester United. Napoli actually do have a lot of ability to crack Liverpool. Atletico and PSG is definitely the pick of the bunch, and Sporting have been drawn against Man City, which means Man City are through yet again. But we do get an aging Juventus, which is killer. Their form has been pretty decent, but they are second, not top, which is something in that. But if you look at their players in their team, Milner's in there, McKennie's in there, Ronaldo's in there. For me, there's a few older players, Alexandro's in there. For me, there's a few more older players in that squad, and we can get out of all of them. Bonucci, we can probably get out as well. I don't mind that. I feel like that is an interesting tie. I do feel like we have to be at our best, and we have not been at our best this whole qualifying campaign. But the one thing we have learned is at Villa, we never die without a fight. We have so much character in the squad, and the fact that we just did what we did to Dortmund should give us confidence that no matter what Juve throw at us, we are going to come back swinging and swinging hard. From Damon and everybody else here, give this episode a like for just the craziness of the Dortmund game. You have to. Go give it a like. You want more of this ridiculousness? Stream. Links down below. Podcast. It's also crazy. Links down below. We have the most craziest YouTube channel when it comes to comebacks, I swear to God. But from Damon and everybody else here, I'll see you next time for what will be Liverpool and United in 2 games that are going to shape our, domestic season. Can we go win the league? Can we maybe win the Champions League? Who knows? But let's go find out. From Damon and everybody else here, I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.